I've already started the reading. I started shuffling, asking my questions, and this card fell out. I'm asking the questions from the Deviant Moon Tarot deck. If George Floyd's family, and black people in general in America, will ever see justice, in particular for this George Floyd case, right? I mean, we're not ever, maybe not in our lifetime. We didn't. Of course, I didn't believe that we would see a black president in my lifetime, and we got one. So maybe there is potential that we'll get some justice, and this racism in America will be quelled. I don't think it's likely, though, in my personal opinion. But I wanted to ask the cards if George Floyd's family would ever see justice. And I'm using the Deviant Moon Tarot, and as I started shuffling, this card flew out. This is the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is a card of murder. When other cards are around that can support it, but since I know what's going on, it is a card of murder, and that's the issue here. The blood that has been spilt, right? And then there's the blame, black female anger, right? Black anger, period. And it's righteous anger. It is your fault. But look, someone doesn't want to hear it. Someone doesn't want to deal with it. They don't want to look at it. The mess that they made. But there's still hope left. There's still hope. The damage is done, but what can we do to make this right? We need to stop attacking. We've got to, and I'm not sure I feel this way. I'm just telling you what the cards say. We need to respond more in a manner that shows respect for what has been spilt, and not to cause any more further damage to what's left. But the anger is understood, especially when the parties involved aren't taking responsibility for what they did. It's understandable, the anger, but we've got to get a hold of ourselves so that we don't upset the other two cups that are still left. Now, these are my personal feelings. I'm a water sign, so I have some strong feelings. I'm very psychically sensitive and empathic, and I'm black, a black female in America, and I have a lot of anger about what's going on. My heart and my soul is broken and wounded, and every time I keep seeing these replays, which is like every 2 seconds, of this man being murdered on the street, like an insect, like we would step on an insect because it's foreign, it's different to us. We don't understand it. It makes us fearful, and with all of our power, we just do what's going to make us feel comfortable and step on it. And that's how you treat black people in America. That's how you make us feel. That's how you're approaching us when you do when these energies do what they do. They're coming from that place. From that total disassociated place that we are human like them. And I don't understand that. And then on top of all that, this dumbass motherfucker Trump tweeting when the looting begins, the shooting begins. I'm beside myself with pain and with anger. And the bullshit has got to stop. I mean, people are in the streets because the situation is wrong. That's what happens when you keep ignoring someone who keeps telling you that you're fucking with me and you need to stop. Because I'm going to blow if you don't stop. That's what happens in a riot. It's that blow up. But you can't say you weren't warned. You can't say you just weren't listening. You just didn't care. And something had to shock you to get your attention. That's what these riots do. That's where they're coming from in their essence. Hear me. So please, understand there's always going to be people who take advantage of the moment. Senseless, stupid people, just dumb people who will loot and who will take advantage of a moment like this for their own self-interest. Those people don't matter. They're not the ones we should focus on. We need to focus on what happened and how to make it right. And people need to take right responsibility for it. And then our anger will be calmed. So will George Floyd's family ever get justice in America? Will that cop be arrested? And all the cops should be arrested, quite frankly. That was murder. Cards say it. This is my murder card. It's a murder by accident sometimes, this card. It can be a murder by suicide. But in this deck, it's looking like someone did something and just doesn't want to deal with their mistake, with what they did. They don't want to hear it. So how am I going to do this reading? I'm trying to figure out who I want to be the signifiers. Of course, we need to have George Floyd, and we'll have him in the center. This is the event that happened. And then, let's see, this could be the justice system or anything having to do with the justice system. That would include Trump, I guess, the mayors, the city, whatever. And then this would be George Floyd's family in the center. And then this could be effects on America. So let's just do a couple cards in each row and see what I come up with. Higher self. I know there's no answer and there's no happy ending ever in life. We're always going to be faced with these challenges. I don't expect that kind of answer. I just want to know, will this cop get arrested? Will he be sentenced for murder? I need to know the outcome of this cop. That's what I need to know. You know? All the cops, really. All the cops, because they're all responsible. All three of them, was it 3 or 4 of them? They're all responsible. So I guess this is going to see the current situation, and then we'll see what's going to happen in the future, right? Just get a couple cards. Just let them fall out. I'm really emotional about all this. And I ain't going to try to flaunt. I'm really emotional. And right now I really don't want to do political readings at this moment because it's just too much shit. But I do it for my Patreons. I do it for you guys. Just know that. Because right now, I would like to not deal with it. Because I know worse is coming. Because Trump has already tweeted, when the looting starts, the shooting starts. He's already inciting violence. A black man can't run down the street and jog or just take a walk down the street. A black woman can't sleep in her own bed. Without fear of getting murdered by law enforcement or by vigilantes. These vigilantes, these hillbillies that Trump keeps inciting. I just need to know what the outcome's going to be. Too many cards. This is going to be the America here. America, citizens, the country. This is our stain, man. This is our stain. Our biggest stain is racism. America can't prosper America could prosper, like, you think America's prosperous now. What America could be capable of if we didn't have the stain of racism, this seed constantly carried on generation after generation after generation, this racism. What we could be if we didn't have that. One more card, please. Where's America headed, I guess? In terms of how it deals with racism. I guess that's what that card is trying to direct me to understanding. It's more violence. There's still more challenge and disputes in one side against another side. It's innate. It won't be healed in my lifetime. Won't be healed in my lifetime. There's your answer there. So this is the law enforcement. We've got the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So there is prosecution that's going to take place in the future of this cop. I feel that this cop will be prosecuted. Okay? I'm just focusing on the cop. It should be all of them, though. And then George Floyd's family. And I guess the black race, or his family and the black race, our feelings, our emotions. We've got the Two of Pentacles and the High Priestess. And it's not coming to me what this is meaning. I'm going to have to put some of my Sibyllas on this, okay? Give me a minute. So I got some Sibyllas to clarify some of these cards. We'll just break it down as we go. Hopefully you guys can see. The Justice reversed, even though it's not in this card, there's supposed to be a scale or a karmic justice or whatever in the Six of Pentacles. What is given, you will get back in return. A fairness, right? A reward for your service. What is happening, what is being delivered is not fair. What had been delivered is not fair to George Floyd, to his family. It says injustice was served. Justice is not getting carried out at the present moment. Wasn't carried out in the past, is it being carried out now? And this person was accused wrong, it's telling me. Or the treatment was unfair. The man himself, I'm getting this from that the cop himself used his power to harm this man. He's a corrupt, evil man. He was ambivalent. It was a snap decision to just kill him. That's what I'm getting. This man felt protected by the law and misused his power. There was mishandling of Mr. Floyd. Mishandling. I think we're talking about the officer here still, even though this is supposed to be Floyd's card. This man's anger prevailed over reason, And like I said, he made a decision quickly. It was unpredictable. He didn't plan on killing him. I don't think he planned on killing him. But he knew at a moment what he was doing. He just let it happen. There was ambivalence. And that's a decision, guys. Not making a decision is a decision. He was ambivalent about it all, about letting him up. He acted without feelings. Right now I'm getting that there's a lot of bureaucratic hassles going on here for the family, for the Floyd family. They're being handled. They're being handled. They don't want to mishandle this situation, but at the same time, they're being handled. Something about this story doesn't add up. I don't know. They're looking for a way to handle this situation. That's what I'm getting. Feel like this guy is going to face, at least this cop, but it's all I'm going to focus on right now, going to face serious legal difficulties. For abuse of power, people in uniforms, their badge of honor is stained, is what I'm getting. Their badge of honor is stained. Because of men like this. He's a disservice, a discredit to the whole law enforcement. And with that understanding, you'd think that they would move to handle this matter better than they're doing. If you're trying to avoid the stain's already there. They're trying to, the man's strength is, the man's size is what freaked the officer out. Says that the story that that was copulated by this man and perhaps the other officers, the story that they copulated has no solid base. Serious legal difficulties ahead for him and them. And I'm getting that America is stained by all this, by this racism, by this generational curse. That's something, I don't know, that's something black people need to think about. There's some kind of a generational curse. That's too deep for me. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. We got a lot riding on this. America got a lot riding on. on this. America is stained, or the feelings aren't the same anymore. So much conflict and misunderstanding, so much division. They need to make it, they need to handle this right now. They need to conclude this right now. There, the Ace of Pentacles, it would be evidence, but reverse, it would be falsified evidence. Or mishandled evidence. This is also my card of a black man, mishandled black man, abused black man. I feel like this is George. He's saying he didn't listen to me. He didn't hear me. His voice wasn't heard. He feels anger. He feels sadness. He feels resentment and guilt too. He misses someone so much. He says my voice was ignored. His complaints were useless. And I feel like I can't breathe either. And that's the pain that we all share. It's our pain too. This is coming from the heart of my people, of black people. We can't breathe either. So this is some good news. I think there will be prosecution. There are legal troubles for this man ahead, at least for this man. Hopefully the others as well who stood around and allowed it to happen. They didn't do their job, so they should face consequences as well. Of course, with the man of the law reversed, will real justice be served? It's questionable, right? Because we know that that this justice system and the justice system in America is biased towards black people and towards people of color. But it says some good news. We will. I do think he'll be arrested. In a sense, is a gift given to us, to placate or to please. It could be that he's ends up getting, I'm seeing like strong female prosecution here. Chatterers. The high priestess holds secrets. The high priestess keeps information private, but information is leaked out. Someone said something inappropriate, will say something inappropriate. That's Trump. Oh, that's Trump. It's damaging, it's malicious, it's insightful, uses their words against them. So there may be some manipulation, or they're going to try to use his words against him. I guess this is like how it will be discussed or prosecuted. Their plan of action, I guess, is to say he was threatened by words he said or something like that. So be cautious what you say. They will use your words against you. I think they're going to try to use the words he said against him. Maybe they're looking for recordings to use the word. I don't know. Insincere words are said or told. That's what this is telling me. And promises to not reveal secrets, right? Not to reveal those secrets. Insincere words are used, and not to reveal the secret of those words, the secret and the planning of those, to use those words. Okay, so you can see there's deception here coming from the legal end. I think it may have something to do with the recordings. It says to be wary of anything Trump says. This guy is not in the same reality as all of us. Sorry, it's not supposed to be a Trump reading. But he doesn't have good intentions. Maybe these are his words. They have secret intentions. It says the arrest is made, it's like a gift. It's an arrest made to kind of placate and appease. But there's other intentions. And I feel I was channeling this high priestess here and this card up here about voices not heard, not considered valuable, or what else is this high priestess trying to tell me? With this sincere friend here, a lot of sympathy going out towards a woman. It could be a sister or a mother. His mother is gone. A lot of words of sympathy, a lot of love and generosity shown to the family. A lot of love. A lot of support and aid coming to them to help them to help them get through this. Not only emotional, but also tangible support. And also I think there's going to just be a lot of people who want this situation to get healed and aided. They want to bring positivity to the situation. There's going to be a lot of that. And they'll heal. They'll heal. There's so much love for the family. There's so much love for them. And whatever they need, they're going to be given. They're going to be given. The country understands. The country is offering its support, and wants the situation to improve. But there's bad faith in the justice system right now. There's so much bad faith in this justice system right now that it says we can't trust what's going to come out of it, what's going to come out of this case, what's going to come out of it. I think there might be more violence even after an arrest, which I would advise that not happen. Of course, that we don't go there. But says they seem sincere, that they're going to do the right thing, but it's bad faith. Bad faith. We can't believe it. We shouldn't believe it. It's bad faith. Oh my gosh. His mother is trying to heal him. His mother is healing him. She was surprised by his visit. His mother, I don't read dead people. I don't want to read dead people. But his mother is with him, and she's comforting him. She's comforting him. Okay, let's end the reading. Let's end the reading. We got the Five of Wands, and we've got the Quarrel card reversed. Five of Wands is battles, disputes, partisanship, two sides, battle and disputes. It's also my card of, can be, actual fighting and clashes. And this is my Civil War card. When it's reversed, it's civil war. It's fighting within the country, two sides fighting. That we need to remain calm is the advice, right? That we need to remain calm in spite of injustice that might be served. And to expose our discomfort in moderation and with controlled emotional anger. That's the wisdom of spirit. There may be some kind of dismissal. There's something that's going to trigger and ignite more civil unrest, more trouble with the law, and you can probably best believe Trump will be underneath all that. I'm going to go ahead and end the reading now. God, be with and heal George Floyd, his soul, his spirit. Take the violent energy that he left this world with and transmute it into peace and love and healing and light. right now for His highest good. And just send Him love, everyone. Send His soul and His spirit love and light. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Blessings.